All right, let's make it short and sweet. Let's get into it. Now, I already posted the swing hours for the day. This is gold. Now, remember with gold, we're expecting the market to move up. And I said if it does come back down, as you can see here, it just kept pushing up. It didn't come back. But at the trading hours, it pulled back where they bought before, right? So this is the manipulation bar where the market took off. So it comes back into the trading hour right there. See, this is where you got price. This is why technical analysis and timing you've got to match, right? And this is your technical analysis here. Market coming to the same manipulation bar and taking off, and they're selling from that zone there. I did say 2,680 is tricky because that's the weekly zone there. This is where they sold off. Look, nice sell-off, comes back again. New York also sells off, but we know gold has got a trend up, okay, and we've got room to push up. If we pull back on the daily into 61, which is 2,664.66, 2,000, I'm just going to do this, 664.66. So if we dip back down here, all right, or the daily period, but preferably more down here, then we can go long again at the goodbye kiss. Okay, if it breaks this, okay, you have to be careful, okay, because if it breaks this, then we'll probably go for a retest or a sweep here because we've got a gap here which still hasn't been filled. So I am on the one hand expecting a retracement. On the other hand, there's a bit of a targeting here. Now, you have to wait for the pullback to buy because this is a sell zone. This is where they sold before. So coming up here and going down for another sell is doable. And if you check your swing hours, all right, I did say Wednesday, I said, can be a big day. And, you know, as you can see, we had that big push up on Wednesday all the way in there. All right. And now, and now we're on Thursday. All right. So, and today's 17th. That's right. So today we've got full moon and perigee. All right. So be careful today. Today I am looking for swings. Check out your swing day information I posted at the beginning of the week because Thursday is going to be like something interesting for everyone. Okay. All right, and that's gold, as you can see, right? So be mindful around here because the market may come up with some sell-off and it shouldn't surprise you if it does, just around that zone there. But we're still looking to go up in the medium to longer term, as you can see. Okay, so if you want to buy on a pullback, wait for a decent pullback. You want to see at least that 2,664.66 zone, and possibly sweeping stops and so on. So make sure you match your hours nicely. Okay. Now today, if I was to put the trade hours, let's do it while we're here. All right. So that's basically it. So if the market pulls back down, going back up is okay. If the market pulls back, going up is okay. If we go up, selling is also okay. All right. So this is how it is with the selling, because we're against the PST breakout. Okay, I wouldn't go heavy. The safer bet is for it to come down so we can buy in order to push up. If it keeps going up, don't do anything, because if it keeps pushing up, don't stand in front of it, because today is not a swing day. Okay, so today is not a swing day for gold. So that's what I mean. So better to trade something with a swing day today. Now, euro dollar. Now with the euro dollar, today is a swing day, and I've been telling you don't stand in front of it. What you can do is just sell it off if it pops its head up. Okay, and if you have been selling it off, you should be okay. All right. What was that, Wednesday? We had 420 Wednesday, didn't we? I think it was 420. There, 420 is there. What else did we have? 506, I think we had 420, and that's your 506 market pushing down into, what do we have? 11 o'clock, didn't we? 11 or 10:15, something like that. Okay, 10:15, bingo. All right, right in there. So basically, yeah, same kind of thing. Remember, I said if it comes back, that was a daily pivot yesterday, and I said watch for stop sweeps and stuff. That's your manipulation bar there. pushing down. Market comes back right in there and then pushes. These are the swing hours, just sending it down nice and easy. Now, if I was to refresh the chart, today's a swing day, so you don't want to be selling anymore, okay? Because Eurodollar's got a swing day Thursday, yes, okay? And this is where we might dip into. So what can you do? You can wait till the end of the day and look for a twist on a Friday morning, all right? Because if we're down here, we'll definitely want to be looking to get in at a trade hour and a good price too. As you can see, the market's going into the PST levels. This is why I said, don't look for a buy until we're in a swing day. And today you've got to be a bit more patient. Okay, you've got to be patient for the market to get into that zone. Okay, that 1.08 zone. And if it does, that's when we start thinking and we start doing a setup. All right, so we've got room to come down. If you've got a position open, you can just move your stop forward and just follow it through. This we can take out of the game. This is out of the game. It's all good. Why? Because this was a target zone. The market did it, breaking it through, and I said this is also your target zone. Why? Because we should expand double, and that's what's happening. So wait for that reversal opportunity. Don't rush it. You can also do that tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Now, yesterday I did say we should have a retracement in order to sell off. That still stands, okay? So the market's gone into a little bit of a retracement up move, okay? As you can see here, we might do a 5854, but other than that, we should look for a sell-off, okay? We should look for a sell-off and so on. Now, if you take a look at this, that's 9:30, and on a Wednesday, we had 10:15. 10:15 is right there. All right, so market going up, sweeping that stop, still selling where the manipulation is, boom, and that's the hour selling off. If you wanted to buy it from the lows, because I did say it was going to go up as well because it needs to retrace up, okay, and that would have been your, what was that, 420. 420 is, whoopsie daisy, that's your 420 bar there. All right, just make this a little bigger. There, 430, so 420 is there. All right, 15-minute bar. All right, on that bar. Plus, remember that I said that's your sandwich zone there. Okay, and then you got, what do you have? 6 o'clock, I guess. 6:15. And that's your 6:15 market pushing up into that zone. All right, so market coming up into that, then we should look to sell again. If it comes back up to fill in the gaps, you still can. So look for a trading hour, okay? And remember, Thursday, I think we've got news, okay? So be mindful for the news. If it pops up, cleans, stops, and have a sell reaction, selling from the highs, I'm okay with, to follow that down, okay? The overall trend is going up, yes, okay? We're right on that support. That 68 needs to break if it's going to go down, which is 5,822. Wait for which is this zone. The market has to break below this zone and, close under it. And then if it kind of like starts to nibble back a little bit, just if you get a trading hour, you can sell with a tight stop loss and push it down, okay? Because if that's the impulse, that's the sideways motion. So having a bit of a retracement and then selling down again is okay. Let's take a look at Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and Bitcoin. Now indices go together, so we're going to have to check it out, but sometimes there are a bit of a differences there. And here as well, this is a nice pullback up, as you can see. Okay, and I did tell you this will probably want to close the gaps as well. So if it does pull back up, it does, and it has done so here. All right, so if you want to sell again, it's not a bad idea to push it down into 52, which is 42,496. Okay, 42,496 is pretty much your weekly pivot. All right, so it still has room to come down. There's a bit of a gap here. If you want to sell from the highs, I think it's okay. You can cover that trade because it should come at least into this zone where the manipulation is. Hasn't broken above the high of the previous day. okay, and they've just come here stabilized, and that's basically it. So selling again from the highs is okay. I always do it with a caution because of that, okay, because that's a breakout. Now remember, the good buy kiss was 68, 42,674, and 42,674 is here. So the market did that good buy kiss already. That's why they bought. So if you want to buy again at the manipulation bar, and if it's a trading hour, you can. Okay, it's not like you can't do it, but just be mindful that we're looking for the highs as a swing day, because it's a swing day Thursday for the indices. All right, so today and tomorrow you got to be careful with the indices because we've got 2 days, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so basically you can kind of like do both. If it comes down as well, if it's a trading hour, you can go long as well if you want to. That's your manipulation bar, but just be mindful, because I'm always saying this, you should be seeing it all the time. Mind the gap, right? NASDAQ, same kind of scenario. Now, let's see what happened. I didn't follow this, but remember, NASDAQ was at a sell zone. Okay, because remember I said this is a sell zone, guys. You know, you don't want to be buying around here. If the market does retrace, you can sell. Same thing holds again. That LCL one is 2393. So 20,393 is going to be around here somewhere. Okay, so if the market does push up, you can still sell off here. Okay, and a bit of gaps here, as you can see. You'll have to check them out, but the beauty is you match it to your hours. If there's no match, don't trade. Okay, and this impulse wave can turn into a runner. If it does turn into a runner, not a problem. Okay, just be mindful of the stop sweep before it continues to move. Okay, because that's your runner there. All right, so selling the highs is okay, but looking for a stop sweep and then going back down is on the cards. So don't rush it. Match a price and a time together, and make sure you check this out. Now, if it breaks out, pulls back into a swing hour, then they might push it back up there again. If you want to take that risk, do it with a smaller lot size, that's for sure. Okay, and Bitcoin. Now with Bitcoin, remember, we also had the swing days Monday and Wednesday, right? So that's your Wednesday. It's done at peak. I gave you the targets for it yesterday, okay? And I said this zone is a sell zone, and here are the PST levels, and you see the PST level done. So selling this zone, I think, is okay. It's a sell zone, top of the channel too. Plus we've met our PST targets. It is a swing day. So if you want to sell on a retracement or a stop sweep to turn around, you can. Cover the trade when you get to a place where like the market had support before. Always cover the trade with your stop. Okay, so you can take partial profit or push your stop forward. Better to take partial profit because sometimes the market comes back, takes out the closed up stops and pushes further down. All right, so and you got room to come down, as you can see. Now if that holds, okay, if that holds, we should push down at least back into 63,700. Okay, so if you're doing day trading or whatever, you want to push this down, it's logical to do so. A good buy is at 78 on a 4-hour chart is 68,232. You can utilize that if it pulls back to push back down. Then you're going to have to target 59.58, which is 66,830 and 760. Have a good day.